Hi, this is Isser Pleiner, and welcome to Chinuch Matters. Today's message is an introduction to the importance of the homeschool partnership for the benefit of children. As the summer weeks wind down, our attention shifts from a well-earned break to the upcoming new school year. In parents' preparation, a major consideration should be your relationship with your children's school. We will be discussing this topic as a preparation for a most important Chinuch Matters webinar scheduled for 24 August. Please be on the lookout for information and sign on. Harav Shamshon Elfo Hirsch, Zichrono Livracha, calls the two-parent concept as the partnership ordained by heaven. Hashem chose to provide two parents for each child. That conception and child rearing requires a father and a mother. Rav Hirsch further describes the partnership based upon the phrase in the Torah, Ezer Kenegdo, a description of Chava as a helpmate, opposed to him or over against him. The phrase implies that Adam and Chava were different from each other. Hence, the message is perfection in the task of child rearing will not be achieved by two very similar individuals striving towards the same goal, but rather through two people complementing each other with different skills and talents. The fact that one's a male and one's a female in itself strikes a difference. Perfection is obtained when both partners unleash their God-given gifts upon the common goal, raising this child. Rav Hirsch contends that the two-parent paradigm is meant to be a prototype to be shared in other walks of life. For example, the school-home partnership, parents and teachers working together to properly educate a child. Actually, connecting the parent partnership to the home-school relationship makes sense, since the original divinely ordained plan for education was parents educating their own children. The school concept came along many years later during the times of the second Beit HaMikdash. Hence, the new educational format needed to emulate as much as possible the original concept, parents. Therefore, we can label our current educational paradigm as the homeschool partnership, where each party brings unique talents, skills, and perspectives to benefit the education of the child. Three important points for the success of educating children in a parent-school relationship flow from this discussion. Firstly, when it's time for a child to enter school and the parents move over to provide the school with access to him, this change is not a signal for parents to abdicate their responsibilities of education to the school. Secondly, the school has to recognize parents as active partners and treat them that way. And finally, both partners need to define clearly the expectations they have of each other. As in every good partnership, the strengths of each partner should be taken into consideration when developing expectations. This concludes our message for today. Please stay tuned for follow-up messages with much more depth. Have a good day.